sorry, I'm just so excited, and just me. When I'm happy, I do weird things. But if you know me, you know that's your girl. Should get used to it by now. But welcome back to my channel, and in today's video, I'm going to be taking you guys through my story or my journey of postpartum anxiety and how it affected me and how I eventually got out of it and ventured into the self-love journey. So first of all, for those of you who don't know, I just had a baby. I'm a new mom. I was blessed with this beautiful baby boy. I can't wait to share his pictures with you guys. But yeah, for now I share him just a tiny bit, like a winky bit, because I'm not ready for him to be out there yet. I'm just too protective of him, you know. So yeah. So I would, after having Tamba, nobody talks about these things, and I really want to address them. Like, I have a lot of people that have kids in my life, but they never really tell you what a baby, like what this hormones, like what this hormone roller coaster does to you as a human being. And after having a baby, your hormones are all over the place, your emotions are all over the place. Like, I literally almost lost me. I couldn't know, I didn't know who I was anymore, and it was very scary. So what happened was I would just feel like I'm not good enough. I would just consistently worry what people think, or if I'm a good mom, you know, things that I don't even know. Like right now, because I'm in a good space, I'm like, hell yeah, freaking yeah, I'm a good mom. I know. But yeah, I would worry about those kind of things. I would worry that, oh my God, maybe I'm too much, maybe I'm annoying, maybe I'm not worth it, you know, either friendships or whatever. Like, I would feel like I'm not appreciated, or maybe I should do this to feel like I'm appreciated, or maybe I have to do more. I was losing myself. It was terrible. I would tell Z I feel like I'm a terrible mom. I thought I couldn't do it with Tamba. Like, I feel like I'm not good enough for him. And those thoughts really could really get to you. And some people actually go into depression, and I thank God that I never had to go through that, because every time I went for checkups, they would screen me just to make sure I'm okay, and they would find that it's normal. What I was going through was quite normal for most new moms, and it wasn't that bad. Like, it wasn't depression, but I did have anxiety, and it affected me terribly. Like, if you know me, you know I'm that girl. I'm not shy, if I could put it that way. I'm just loud and bold, and I'm just not afraid to be me, if you know. So I just want to take you guys through what I did to get me back, you know. So first of all, I was like, okay, so what do I do to get you back? So I started with small things, like, you know, doing my brows after taking a shower. That's really huge, guys. It makes a difference. Trust me, it does. So just doing my brows, and, you know, making sure my hair is proper, like making sure I look good on the outside. And because after having a baby, your body changes. I mean, your belly is no longer the same. You have stretch marks here and there, and you're like, this is no longer me. And all those things affect your mental health, and they affect your self-esteem. And if you're not careful, you would literally like go down that dark place that I was in, and it was terrible. So yeah, I started with those kind of things, and I would just drive and go to my minis and pedis just by myself. I would just drive to a store to get a jacket. It doesn't have to be anything expensive. So it was little things that made me feel like myself again. And what I did again was to like cut my circle, like cultivate people that I interact with on a daily basis, just to be like, I had to be selfish with me. That wasn't easy. I swear to God, that wasn't easy, because I do love some of these people, but I had to like step back and self-introspect and just, you know, study myself and just find out, how can I help you, Balisa? What should I do to help you? So I literally just stepped out of my body. So I'm gonna make example with this nipple cream that I have in my hand. It's just something that I found. My phone is over there, so it's fine. So I just stepped out of my body and I was like, you know what, Balisa? I love you. I love you so much. You know, if there's one thing that we never do is to tell ourselves how much we love ourselves. We always forget to do that. It's so easy to tell the second person that I love you, or I love you, Z, I love you, Tamba, I love you. But you cannot love if you don't, like, you cannot love anyone if you don't love yourself. Like, you have to love yourself to love somebody, right? Okay. So what I did was to do that, step out of my own body, and yeah, oh my God, how can I forget this? Nombuso Shangazi. Nombuso really helped me to do that. She told me, girl, sometimes you gotta be selfish. Sometimes you gotta stop giving too much of yourself to people. You gotta limit that. Shout out to you, Mama. Like, I really appreciate you, girl. Like, if it wasn't for you, some of the things I don't even know how to have done them. Like, you have no idea. Maybe you don't even know how much you impacted my life through that journey, but you really did. I've never even met you, but you're such a great person. Yeah, by the way, I was just saying I stepped out of my own body and looked at myself as this second person, and I was like, okay, this is not you. This is not you at all. So there's some healing we need to do here. So where do we start? How can I help you? Because I know this is not you. We have to get you back, girl. This is not you. So like I said, I cultivated my circle, and you know, because some relationships can really be toxic, and you don't realize that it's affecting your mental health. I'm not saying I'm a goody. I'm not I do have some toxic traits for sure. That's why I had to fix myself. So yeah, I went into that journey of just being me and just being by myself and making sure that everyone doesn't have access to me, you know, limiting my accessibility. That is so healthy, guys. My goodness, I cannot emphasize enough how this is very, very crucial. So I made sure that I'm no longer that much accessible, and it was so healthy. And I feel like when you're finally in that space, God also sends people that just speaks positivity into your life. I don't know, there's just something about what I did. I don't know, maybe it was just God, guys. Okay, so in order for me to love and, you know, exude positive vibes, I have to be positive, because hurt people. So I didn't want to be sitting here in hurt and not healing, and then end up being just a bitter person who talks negativity all the time, hurting people, being jealous, throwing shade. That is just not me. So I don't want to be that person. So I had to like find myself, go back to me and find myself again. And I can say this really, really worked. On one other thing, I started eating healthy and I lost so much weight. You won't believe how much I had gained weight. Like when I was going through that process of anxiety, feeling like crap all the time, I was eating anything. I ate burgers, milkshakes, ribs, every crappy food you can think of. And I can really see that it was just a result of stress eating. I wasn't aware of it, but I was just stress eating, and I would eat like 4 times a day. Guys, it was, yeah, disgusting. And I just fetched my life. Fetch your life. I fetched my life and see myself eating a burger. I'm like, ew, burgers, fries. Hell no. No. I just want fruits. I want vegetables. I want to drink water. No more sodas. Like, I feel so good. And again, I was like, you know what? I should stop this thing of thinking, oh, maybe I annoy people. Or maybe, you know what? If you don't like me, this is what you're going to get. The loudest, boldest version of Palisa. And if you don't like it, baby girl, we are not meant to be. Because at the end of the day, not everyone is supposed to like you. I cannot be liked by everyone, and that is actually very, very healthy. Excuse me. It is very healthy that you're not liked by everyone. It's healthy for you. I mean, you have to have your own space sometimes. Being too accessible and being not. Sometimes you have to just have mystery. People should just wonder what's going on in her life. You know? Sorry. I don't know why my voice was disappearing there. Sorry about that. But So I just had to step out and be like, no, 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 no. Isenkan. Like, imagine you guys, me feeling, no, I was like, this is not happening. Like, it was time I practiced speaking live into, like, I started speaking words of affirmation, like looking myself in the mirror and telling myself, girl, you got it. Girl, you got this. Stand up. I mean, I dusted myself off and I was like, it's time for you to get up. And, you know, and the fact that God says, I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. You know, God designed me and He knitted me. You know, He molded me. I'm His masterpiece. So why should I keep shaking and wondering what people think of me when God says that? Okay, I know who God says I am, right? I'm a daughter of the Most High. Like, what can a mere man do me? Hello? But yeah, I actually, I learned to take my thoughts captive and be in control of what I think about myself and life. You know, I armed my thoughts with life-giving truth, what God says about my life. And you know what's funny? Funny thing is, the world deems confidence as being too arrogant or too forward, or you know, you name it. And it is so funny because being self-sufficient to people means being too much, or and then it's funny because self-sufficient means not seeking validation, you know, being sure that I'm good at this and I don't need anyone to tell me I am. You know, I'm going to do something that makes me happy, and I don't need somebody to tell me it's too much or whatever. And it's funny because the world deems that as being arrogant. And just let that sink in. The world is telling you you're doing you wrong. Like, there's a right way to do you. The way you do you is not right. Isn't that crazy? Damn. Let that sink in. It is insane. Absolutely insane. So do you, boo-boo. Do you. And like I said, once you are in the right state of mind and maybe mental health, it almost feels like God sends the right people your way. Like, there's just amazing opportunities coming up for you and amazing ideas. And I'm like, dang. Once you put that energy into loving yourself, you become the best version of you. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you like this video. Be sure to subscribe and share it. And thanks for tuning in. Bye.